My name is Alan, and this is my first and hopefully last and only COVID-19 drive-by concert. And what it's in part it's a fundraiser for the ICU unit at the hospital nearby. I'm trying to raise a little bit of money, and I have a GoFundMe page on the invitation. And what I'm gonna do, this is not a concert. I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm gonna tell you some stories just about my life as a sometimes working musician, and some stories. Play a little bit. I'll try and play a bunch of little pieces for you, and I really hopefully it'll be a fun time for the throngs that are here before me in my neighborhood. Thank you very much. This is coming to you from beautiful Buffalo Grove, Illinois, at my house on my driveway. So a little bit about myself. My name is Alan Steiner. I am native Canadian from Toronto, Ontario, and I've been here about 35 years or so. So I'm as much American as anything. I am a graduate of the Curtis Institute of Music, and it's a small conservatory in Philadelphia. And people who are not in tune with classical music may not have heard of this school, but I like to tell people. So, how many of you out there in the audience have heard of Juilliard? Everybody's heard of Juilliard. Well, I like to say, here's Juilliard, here's Curtis, a step up from Juilliard. So remember that. Curtis Institute of Music. I started playing the bass. I was going to be a drummer, but they put me in strings. This was in junior high school up in Toronto, and I figured if I ever wanted to play in a band, I better play the bass. I now have no interest in playing in a band, and if you ever heard me playing in a band when I was younger, you'd know why. But I took to the bass, and this is just—it's not like I was going to be 6 foot. I was going to be 6'3", 250 pounds, and play football. That didn't happen. So I am now a bass player. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play just some odds and end little pieces. If I can find what I'm looking for. I tried to organize things. So let me just. Where is that little piece? There it is. Okay, so play this little piece, and hopefully my music won't blow away. We got very lucky with the music, with the weather here. It's really quite beautiful. It's a little breezy, but mid-upper 50s. When our friends to the east are suffering through snow right now, we're doing okay. So this is a hornpipe. It's a Baroque piece. Just a little short little piece. Hello. Hi, how are you? That was a hornpipe by Galliard. And a hornpipe is a dance. And pretty much everything I play here, the old stuff, in some way or another, were dance related. And most of you, if you've never heard of a hornpipe, you probably have heard a hornpipe if you've ever been to a wedding. Because probably the most famous is, I think, from the water music, Handel. Bum 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 ba 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 bum ba da dum bum. Well, that rhythm is a hornpipe rhythm, and that's what I've played here. So let's. Okay, I'm going to play. This is a little piece I've been playing. I've been fooling around with and driving my family nuts. It's a Brazilian piece, and some of you may recognize it. I actually kind of arranged it from a double bass quartet that I was going to play, and it's called Tico Tico no Fuba. Thank you. Tico Tico no Fuba. Hey, Annie. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. So, by the way, the program, what I'm playing today is essentially what I do when I go and play it for schools or for retirement communities or for libraries. So it's it's a fun little thing. I try and be as interactive as I can. I like to talk with the audience. And yes, my daughter was saying, touch base with Alan. This is what my program is called. And I want it to be educational, but I want it to be painless education. Okay, and so what I'm introducing the. Let's do this. Some of you may be wondering what it is I'm actually playing here. Do you know what this is? I know you do. Do you know what this is? A guitar. You're close. Okay. This is a bass. I call it, there's a lot of names for it. I call it a double bass, all right? And it's a member of the orchestra. It's a member of a family of instruments in the orchestra. Do you have any idea what that family is? Strings. Yes. What would make you say that? Because it has strings. Yes.